Welcome all. Welcome to today's session. As you all know that today's meditation is all about spiritual donation. Maybe this is a something unique we you hear today. You are going to know what actually spiritual donation is. Spiritual donation is we all have so many good deeds. We have some unique qualities. Some of us are very good in communication. Some of are very good in handling things. Some of are very kind people. Some of us are very helpful people. Some of us have the tendency to forgive others very easily. But everyone they are not blessed with those qualities. And when we do spiritual donation, what we are doing is whatever the things we have as a gift with in within our personality, we are going to share it with the world or with the people who need it the most. Sometimes people they feel that no one loves them, and if you love yourself unconditionally and you are the person who know how to show other people that they can start loving themselves, then this is the perfect time to through spiritual donation you can donate them your self love. And how this self love is working, we all know about punyadan in our Vedic Shastra. So Punyadan is like we do charity, in the charity we give people clothes, food, and other stuff, whatever is their need. The same way is the spiritual gift. The spiritual donation is all about giving them that spiritual gift which is not in their um, life, which is a missing puzzle in their life. Some of the people they are very good, very kind, but they don't know how to handle their emotion. But if you are mentally strong, physically strong, and emotionally strong, you can donate them that. Everything is within us, but the thing is, am I ready with that? And this guidance came from Mahavatar Babaji yesterday. And the moment this came in my mind, and I was like, without a doubt, started like making the poster. And after making the poster, there were some things in my mind because I myself don't know what spiritual donation is. For me, this is something very unique which pop up in my mind suddenly from nowhere. Then Babaji explained me which I noted down because sometimes we forget the things we receive from our supreme powers. So he mentioned that whatever the happiness you experienced in your life, whatever the things you have too much in your life, whatever the kindness, braveness, strength, happiness, and good qualities, good thoughts, good behavior, and the way to deal with others, these are the qualities we all have. So that what Babaji mentioned, that if you all have all these qualities, you need to share it with the world. And on the same time he mentioned that when you are going for the spiritual donation, before that what you have to do is you need to you need to uh, first we these are the things first we have to release from our soul. Maybe I'm good in talking, but maybe in some other things I'm out of balance also. So Babaji said before going for the meditation, what you have to do is the group consciousness, that you have to surrender yourself and you have to release your own ego, your own anger, your own grudges, your own things which are holding you back, because we none of us are balanced. We all are means on the same boat. Some of us are good in something and we are lacking in and something else. So here beautifully Babaji said that release it before you will start today's meditation. You have to release your own ego, your own frustration, your own anger, anxiousness, and your own thinking of that you are supreme than others. Like sometimes we are thinking I'm the person who know everything. So this thing is the guided message I received from Mahavatar Babaji yesterday. And in the beginning, what we are going to do is first we will ask for the forgiveness, because um, before donating something, if my own soul is not empty from the things I have, like if I'm very good in managing things, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm the only one who know how to manage. But what about other people? If other people they won't put their effort, what is the point of me managing things? We have to work in a team, we have to think about everyone, and the same way we have to think about this universe, we have to think about all other galaxies, we have to think about earth, planet earth. So first of all we will go with this forgiveness from the things which Babaji mentioned, and then we will start doing the donation. So please sit in a comfortable posture, cross your legs, claps your fingers into fingers, and gently close your eyes. And slowly, slowly, your body is becoming more relaxed and calm. Release all tension and pressure. Just observe your breath. The more calm and relaxed you are, the more you will deeply connect with your spirituality, with your soul. Now, as Babaji mentioned, that all of us have a good qualities, but first we have to forgive, and we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to ask for forgiveness. So the first forgiveness, the message came from him is, we all have to ask for forgiveness from the creator. We all have to ask for forgiveness from the universe, because we don't know how much bad things we said to the creator or to the universe. We blame them so many times. Forgiveness from Mother Earth. Yeah, whatever we have in our life, Mother Earth played a huge role in that. But even though intentionally or unintentionally we hurt her, let's ask you forgiveness from Mother Nature, from all trees and mountains, plants. So many times we pluck, flowers and other things. We hurt trees, we hurt nature without our own awareness. Forgiveness from animals and species. Forgiveness from all four seasons. We won't value the seasons. When some season came, we get irritated. Oh, why it is summer? It is too hot. Oh, why it is rainy? I can't go out. Oh, it's too cold. we won't show gratitude for that. So show, ask for forgiveness from them. Forgiveness from all four directions. We have all the four directions in our home. Wherever we go, these four directions are always there. But still, we won't value them. We just go for the favorism that one is the best and another one is worst. Whereas the Creator created it for us. Forgiveness from all five elements: earth, fire, air, water, space. If they are not balanced, if they are out of balance, we know how the life will take a turn. If we don't have air, we can't breathe. If we don't have earth, where we gonna live? If we don't have water, how can I quench my thirst? If the sky is not there, the space is not there, how can I know about my own vastness? But we take all these things for granted. Forgiveness from all divine and spiritual masters. Our gurus always teach us something. But if I'm lacking in something, I can't blame them. So, forgiveness from all our divine and spiritual gurus and masters. Forgiveness from every person we met in our life journey. They all are our masters. So, deep gratitude to all of them. Forgiveness from our body, we take it so for granted. Forgiveness from each of our organs. Forgiveness from our brain. That we are feeding it with so many wrong things. Forgiveness from our tongue. We use it so many times in a wrong way. Forgiveness from our eyes. Because whatever is my choice, I give no option to my eyes to see something else. Forgiveness from my ears. I didn't give my ears the opportunity to listen or hear good things about myself and others. Forgiveness from entire world. We connect with other people without knowing them. We judge them. We don't know them personally. But when we see them without knowing the whole story, we judge them. Forgiveness for that. Forgiveness from our ancestors. So many times we blame our legacy. Some of us, we are even not believing in it. But forgiveness is a good practice to show them gratitude and love and affection. Forgiveness from our mothers and fathers. Forgiveness from our life partners, our kids. Forgiveness from our friends and family members. Forgiveness from our colleagues. And a journal forgiveness that I don't know anything, but I ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me if you think I intentionally, unintentionally hurt you. Now just focus on your breath with a complete surrender. Because we did a very important part which was guided by Babaji to do in the beginning of the meditation, so that we can release our own ego. And for spiritual donation, our heart, mind, everything needs to be properly clean, purified. So let's go for spiritual donation. And the first spiritual donation is we will connect with the group consciousness. So, whatever is your age, right? We are not going to give that much. So, you don't be afraid of it. Just one day from your good deeds, you have to give it to others. So, first, spiritual donation with the group consciousness. We all, either you have this quality or if you don't have this quality, just donate it or either accept it. We can do it both ways. So with the group consciousness, it could be for any family member, any friend or anyone. If you want to particularly give it to them, you can give it to them, or you can just say that whoever needs it will receive it. So our first donation, spiritual donation, I am giving one day of my kindness to the people who need it the most. Your 24 hours of kindness you are donating to someone. And the moment you start donating, you will just feel that how your body is reacting. Just observe. Our next spiritual donation is I am donating my one day of politeness to the people who need it the most. I'm doing my next spiritual donation of my thinking to the people who need the most. One day spiritual donation for peace for the people who need it the most. Spiritual donation, one day of complete surrender. So many people they juggle, they don't know what surrender means. So we are giving them this spiritual donation. One day spiritual donation of harmony. One day from my life of my good deeds. I'm giving as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of spiritual donation of mentally, physically, and emotionally balancing for anyone who needs it the most. One day of my routine full of physical activity. I'm giving as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of my meditation, I give a donation, spiritual donation for the people who need it the most. One day of forgiveness, I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. This one day is like you are the day you are very active, the day you are very good, or you are always very good, you are donating that. When we donate something, don't think you will get empty, you have plenty. And it is just one day, and we have in whole year 365 days. I'm giving spiritual donation of all my good karmas for one day to the people who need it the most. Spiritual donation of the charity work you did, and the one day of that good deed, you are sharing it with the people who need it the most. One day of my love for myself, I'm donating as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of my good karma, I give it to the Creator. Our whole life we are asking for so many things, but we never think of giving something to the Creator. We give it to our family members, our friends, give to everyone, but we never think to give anything to the Creator. So, as a gratitude, one day of good karma, just to show gratitude, deep, deep gratitude to the Creator. One day of good deeds, spiritual donation to universe. One day good karma leads to all the planets as a spiritual donation. We blame my planets are not good. That's why I'm suffering in my life. What you give to your planet, we never focus on the things we have. We always focus on the things where I'm lacking. But we are today doing this spiritual donation with the gratitude. Thank you so much, all the planets. You gave us so much. I give spiritual donation of all my good deeds for one day to all weathers, all seasons. All these weathers, seasons, they represent how balance is important in our life. Up and downs are there, but how to manage, how to go with the flow. So deep gratitude, and with the deep gratitude, this is my spiritual donation that if in centuries we know how much we did things bad towards our weather, planets, and everyone, the creator, we destroy so many things, but this is the time through forgiveness, gratitude, and spiritual donation we can contribute. One day, good deeds, spiritual donation to all five elements. When you start giving love to planets, earth, everything, and you start giving them the things you are receiving, you're bringing balance to environment, you're bringing balance to your own soul. One day of strength I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of my volunteer work I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of calmness I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of confidence I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of my reading books I give as a spiritual gift to the people who need it the most. One day of my spiritual gathering I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. When we release it with this intention that whoever needs it, it will go to them. Doesn't matter it is your family member, friends, or unknown person. It will automatically go there because with the group consciousness, we are doing spiritual donation and we are requesting that there is no limit, there is no boundary, that it will go to a particular person. It is open for everyone. Even all of us are included. If we are lacking in something, just accept it that, oh, this is what I need, so thank you. One day of self healing I'm giving as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. One day of understanding everyone. I am donating as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. Sometimes the other person say that, no one understands me. So we are sharing our understanding with them that just understand the vibration, just understand this feeling. Just connect with your heart, just connect with your soul. I'm giving one day of my heart and my brain coherence as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. I am donating my best experiences as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. Best experience should be anything just to motivate others. I am donating my motivation as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. I donate 1 day of my commitment to myself, to the people who need the most as a spiritual donation. I give my smile as a spiritual donation for the people who need it the most. Your 1 day smile can bring so much smile to so many people's life. 24 hours in a day. I give my sympathy as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. Your 1 day sympathy will help someone. My 1 day uniqueness I give as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. We all are unique, but some people they don't know which path they have to follow. But when we give them that strength to decode their own soul, to find their own uniqueness, they can achieve so many things in their life. I give 1 day of my personality as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. I give my life to the people as a spiritual donation for 1 day. I give humbleness to the people as a spiritual gift, as a spiritual donation. I give my 1 day prayer as a spiritual donation for the people who need it the most. I gave 1 day of my good health as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. I donate 1 day of compassion as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. I give inner peace as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. My 1 day inner peace as a spiritual donation for the people dealing with any kind of mental or health issues. I give spiritual donation of 1 day of my good deeds as a spiritual donation to the people who are right now joining this, who are in this session right now. 1 day of my good deeds to everyone. I give my good habits as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. Your good habit might be reading books, meditation, whatever you are doing. I give my passion as a spiritual donation for the people who need it the most. Your 1 day passion might make someone else's life. Maybe they become crazy like you, start doing something different. We have so many things to donate. It's not always about money. You can give your blessings to others, your good intention to others. I gave my good intention as a spiritual donation to the people who need it the most. I give my voice to the people as a spiritual donation who don't know how to express themselves. How to express their emotions verbally. Now let's show gratitude for the spiritual donation guided by Babaji. And after donating these thoughts, you're not feeling empty from inside. So show gratitude for that. You're feeling so abundant that I have so many things to give. Deep, deep gratitude to all divine and spiritual masters who are always guiding us, supporting us, protecting us. Deep, deep gratitude to the entire group who joined today. Deep, deep gratitude for all your spiritual donations. Deep, deep gratitude for all the forgiveness. Deep, deep gratitude for our family members, our friends, colleagues, our workplace. And deep, deep gratitude for being here, being a part of this meditation session. Now, please place your palms over your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently open your eyes with a smile on your face. Thank you very much, Masters, for joining today's session. If you have anything to share, you can just unmute yourself and share it with us. Thank you so much. I'm so surprised that Babaji gave me this topic and I have no idea. But
Monica,
yes,
I am just intrigued by the uniqueness of this meditation today. I thought it was so fantastic. It's really out of this world. I never dreamt of a thing like this to do a spiritual donation. I'm so happy I joined because the feeling that you could give so much to people who need it the most is really such a beautiful experience. So I'm so
thank
grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Babaji for giving you this idea. And I don't know how you did it. I think it's just a miracle for you to have
I don't
thought of
know.
all the things. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, Nalini ji, for joining and sharing your wisdom with us right now. I'm so surprised when he gave me yesterday this topic. Even I don't know anything about spiritual donation, and I was like, we know that we donate clothes and other stuff. So what this spiritual donation is, then masters, it never ever happened with me. It's the first time he gave me the written things. What so so that I won't forget anything. And
Wow.
when I was writing all of these points, I was like, huh? How can means like, huh, Babaji? What about this? Huh? Then he mentioned that in the beginning, if you anyone joined late, so Babaji in the beginning, what Babaji said, Punya karmo ka daan. Spiritual donation means you are doing, you are donating the good things you have in your life. It's about your own strength, your love, your politeness, your peace, your confidence, your happiness, your good mindset, your good behavior, your good qualities. And before doing it, you have to surrender, and then you have to release what we have to release. Babaji said, release your ego, your anger, your grudges, and thinking that you are something means out of this world. Which was like shocking for me. And then Babaji said, after this, see, means I write down it yesterday, but the date is today's date here, right? Because I was in trance that time, I don't know. So the date is 27/12/24, and today is 27, and I write it yesterday. Then he gave me the points to for forgiveness, and then Babaji said, after forgiveness, you all have to do your spiritual donation. And then I means I asked him, I said, why forgiveness first? He said, even when we give someone something, we still have some ego inside. So he said, when you will ask for the forgiveness first, you will empty yourself from inside. And when you will give something, as if spiritual donation, you will feel that. And then I asked Babaji, what spiritual donation you said that, because I want to explain this, what is my experience and what my means understanding what he said. He said that your body, you change it again and again. Your soul is on this earth from a long time, and during this long time, you took too much advantage of Mother Earth. You took too much advantage of the Creator. You took too much advantage of universe. You took too much advantage of everything, but you never give anything. So he said, when you will start giving this, you are not doing just the spiritual donation. You are healing all these elements. You are healing everyone. So we all have these healing qualities, and how wonderfully Babaji explained everything. That even he mentioned that you have to involve mountains. You have to involve um, all your things, the people you met or anyone, and you don't have to create a barrier that it will go to a particular person. Be open minded that it will go to the person who need it the most. Like sometime I obviously, I'm a mother, so my first intention will go for my kids. He said, no, no one, you don't have to put any barrier. Just leave it in the universe, and the moment you will leave it in the universe send it to the people who need it the most. And it was a, you know means I'm sharing it with you and I'm getting goosebumps. That what he mentioned yesterday, that how Babaji explained it. um and yeah, thank you so much for your messages. Thank you. If anyone else have anything else, please unmute yourself and share your, because this is something unique. It's first time, even I'm surprised. If you have anything, so we can even in the future we can do more spiritual donation meditations. So please do unmute yourself and be open whatever you experience and how you're feeling. I was feeling so much, abundant within myself, like, oh my god, I never looked towards myself this way. So if anyone else have any experience, please do unmute yourself and share it with us. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to read the messages. Thank you, Meena ji. Thank you for your message. Thank you, Sarpreet ji, for your message. Um, thank you, Meena ji. Thank you, Monica ji, for wonderful session. No words to say. Thank you, Papa ji. Thank you, Meena ji. Parimala, thank you so much, Monica ji. Very good. Thank you, Master. Um, Nalini ji, this meditation was so unique and amazing. Never been at a meditation of this quality. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you. It's our Baba ji, um, who always do these miracles. And yes,
Thank,
indeed.
thank you, Monica ji. It was very nice. I'm glad I joined and really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Induji. What was your experience?
My experience was very nice. I was sort of connecting uh, to the inner. soul, which doesn't happen very often. So I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, thank you. You know, we always listen about this thing, opening of a portal. I think this is the means something new tap in your soul is a opening
Mm.
of a portal in your soul.
Yeah, definitely. So just getting that. And I felt today is sort of happening a little bit. Hope to hope it opens properly in the future. Thank
And
you
now,
so much. Thank you so much.
thank you, thank you. Now we have that awareness, you know, now we can connect more deeper on with this. I'm going to upload this on YouTube and I will share it in all the groups. Do joy means do this again and again. I think the this is the end of this year and this is the I think best time. And even in the new year we can have that sankalpa for new year that I'm going to do more spiritual donation. I will make it my habit that every night at least few things I can give if I did something very good that day. Because this is just one day, he said, from your life. So we don't know how many life we lived on the earth. We know about the present one, but the previous one we don't know. So just one day is just 24 hours, not more than that. So thank you so much for joining and for your messages and your love and support. We'll meet again. I will I'm in a complete surrender. So whatever next message will come, I will share it with all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Bye bye. And all the best for the new year.
thank you so much, Intuji. To you also. Thank you, Nalini ji. I will definitely do this again. I'm still in amazement. Yeah, me too.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, Nandini ji. Thank you, Indu ji. Thank you, Parimala ji. Thank you, Sarpreet. Thank you, Masters, for sharing your energy also. Thank you, thank you.